Join me today at Monk Lake's Members Lake, Lake Garda. Had a couple of bites this afternoon. It has been hard. And there you go, what we came for. One of the scaly bangers. Did a lot of fish showing there as well today, so hopefully that'll go. Bait's working, it's on the spot. Slip this one back, catch something a little bit bigger hopefully. There it is, the proof that a little change in the same spot can do a bite. And there it is. Gone. Like that.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? Welcome to Carp Basics YouTube channel. I'm Joff, the boss of Carp Basics. You join me today at Monk Lake's Members Lake, Lake Garda. Today we'll be testing some products, showing you our baiting approach, hopefully catching one of the scaly bangers. With that, let's get the rods out, get to it. So I'm in the swim, all rods are out, I'm all set up. I've chosen a swim that I've fished many times before. I've been lucky to do a lot of fishing on Lake Garda with many catches. So I know the lake bottom pretty well. Fishing a little bit of distance to 3 bars, fishing on a snowman rig, so something a bit different. But had a lot of bites there, previous trips, so thought we'd give that a go. Moving on to the middle rods. Back onto the wafter, so ocean's fruit wafter. Have many catches here on that again. Fishing to the Monk, it's a great visual point to bait to. I find that's very easy for many anglers. They struggle to cast into open water, and then I see them scattering bait all over the place, nowhere near their hook bait. So we're using the Monk as a visual aid for that reason. It makes life a lot easier for baiting up. And then the right rod, fishing a little bit closer. The margins are very shallow here. Not really worth presenting a bait at all, so I've moved into a little bit of deeper water. Had bites previous. Approach on there was with all nut. There's plenty of bait out there. Although we're not quite into spring yet, fish have been caught recently, they've been showing, so we're hoping to sort of run on the back of that really. So the conditions today, pretty good in my favour. I've got the wind blowing in my face, down towards the corner of where I'm fishing. The sun's starting to poke itself out under the cloud cover. It's due to be warmish, no frost in sight, so hopefully that will work in our favour again for a bite. With the weather in our favour at the moment, hoping for a quicker bite than what we usually get. But like we said at the beginning, we're here for a 24-hour. We've got time on our side, and hopefully we'll have a few catches very soon to show you. there you go, what we came for. One of the scaly bangers. This one going £15, there and thereabouts. What a pretty fish. Very lively. Bait was caught on the all-nut pink popper. My go-to through winter, spring and autumn. Doing a bite. Plenty of freebies out there as well, and I can see by the mat that the fish has been enjoying it. So slip this one back, get it back out there. Moving into the afternoon now, not much has happened since the bite this morning. I did recast after the fish, went a little bit further right. I did ping out some more freebies just to see if there's any more fish in the area, just to keep them going really. The weather's changed, the wind's got up, the pressure's on its way up. It could slow it down a little bit. There's not any other anglers on the lake, so there's no angling pressure to push the fish around. We just got to roll with it and see what happens really. I'm meant to stay like this for the rest of the day before rain moves in tomorrow. Still got plenty of time, we'll see what happens. There we go, second fish. This one fall into a yellow all-nut pop-up. I did reposition this one a bit closer to the first bite and did top up with a few boilies just after lunch, and it seems to have done the trick. So second one, just around the £10 mark, but we'll take that and we're going to build on that, hopefully moving into later afternoon. Try for another one, something a bit bigger. third bite, third fish. This time falling to the snowman. Again, the all nut. Seems all the spots have done a bite now. I'm probably going to get this one back, trickle in some more bait, try and get something bigger. This went just 15 pounds, so still looking for the 20. Had some nice fish, see what we can do. So we are heading into the end of the afternoon. It's been a couple of hours since the last bite. In that time we've managed to get the rods back out, managed to put a bit more bait out there, hoping for another bite just before dark, but daylight's fading now. Doesn't do a lot of bites at night, especially this time of year, but you never know. Really happy with the 3 bites that I've had today. The bait's working well, still got the night as well, so we'll see what that brings. Last night I managed a 13 pounder just into darkness, so unfortunately didn't have the camera out for that one. But this morning woke up to this little one, 13 pounds, just to finish the session off. The 24 hours is up now. I'm going to slip this one back, get packed down. Really enjoyed doing the YouTube video, hope you have too. Look forward to doing more in the future. So you join us today, Monk Lakes, Lake Garda. We've already had a few fish. This is the first one this morning. Took 5 minutes to go off. We'll go into details with bait and the story so far a little bit later, but there it is. So we had a plan for filming today on Lake Snipe, which is one of the members' lakes. Last time I'd done Garda. This time we thought we'd mix it up and get onto Snipe where the bigger girls are. Didn't quite go to plan. Managed to get down here yesterday afternoon, set myself up, found a few spots, noticed a few fish grouping up in the margins. So being the angler opportunist that I am, decided to ping one out, had a couple straight off the bat. Realised that I was going to have to rest the swim, ready to start filming today, otherwise wouldn't be much to do. Unfortunately through the night I woke up this morning, the fish started to spawn. So for the safety and the care of the fish, we've decided to come away from there and not to fish it. So change plan, we've ended up on Garda, managed to set up this morning about 8 o'clock, got a good swim, a swim that I've fished quite a few times. Pinged one out, again within 5 minutes, had one on the bank, only a single, but still in the right spot. So swim choice, I've moved down a swim from what I normally fish, really want to push the margins today. The lake was filled up about 4 or 5 weeks ago, so the margins are very appealing to the carp. I haven't seen the margins for a long time, so I've noticed a lot moving around in the reeds. Again, very easy to cast to and easy to bait to. Weather's pretty good, it's overcast, temperature's down to what it was yesterday. No signs of spawning on this lake, so hopefully we'll be able to continue and hopefully show you a few fish. So my right hand rod, I'm fishing to the right hand margin towards some reeds and trees, probably about half a rod length off. It's got quite a bit of weed in the margins now, so got to be mindful of that. It's about 4 foot in depth there. Seen a lot of fish showing there as well today, so hopefully that'll go. Middle rods come about 20 foot off of that on the same sort of line, just to see if any fish are coming across onto the spot, hopefully intercept one or two from there. Left-hand rods, something different. I don't normally fish the left-hand margin, but just under a tree or just off of a tree. Saw fish move there when I got here this morning. Had a few liners on there already, so hopefully we'll have fish to show on that one. So the bait using for this session, hook baits, we're using Carp Basics, Ocean Fruit Range, wafters, all match the hatch. So all 3 rods, all on the same, just something that I'm confident in using. Done really well on here. So moving on to the freebies, using a mix of 12 mils, 15 mils and 18 mil ocean fruits. Even broke some in halves. Complement that, I've added some 8 mil halibut pellets. They respond really well to pellets here. So I'm just trying to pick a pellet, try and pick out a bigger fish. All rods are out, we're all set up, ready for the day's fishing. 24 hours to go. We've had one this morning. It normally waits till about the afternoon before we get a few more. So let's see what the day brings. No fish have come out as expected. Normally does bites early morning or into the afternoon. So hopefully heading into bite time about now. Topped up the spots, a few more boilies, a few more pellets. Apart from that, not a lot to sort of report in. Only one incident we did have was, had a screaming run. Turns out we caught one of the residents of the lake, which was a coop. Managed with the help of the cameraman James to safely remove the hook and let the duck its merry way. But that is about all the action we've had so far. A few fish topping, a lot of frogs making a lot of noise in the background, but apart from that, not much to update with. So with that, we'll come back as soon as we've had a fish. First bite of the afternoon, just on time, on cue. Not the biggest by far, but bait's working, it's on the spot. We'll slip this one back, catch something a little bit bigger hopefully. scaled. There's quite a few of these in there. They're quite sought after. They don't always come out. This swim does seem to do a few. I made a little tweak about an hour ago. Switched over to a yellow hook bait, a pop-up. It got a bit stagnant. Thought we'd try something a little bit different. There it is. There's the proof that a little change in the same spot can do a bite. A lovely little Lake Garda, fully scaled. Look at that. So another quick bite. It's only another small common, but full for the day. Back on the spot that we've been working all day. The yellow Ocean's Fruit pop-up, doing another quick bite. So it's not the big ones that we're coming for, but they all count. This is plan B from what we was planning on doing this weekend with the filming, but we'll take it. It's a carp. We love the carp. They're all treated the same. We'll put this one back, go for something bigger. There he is. I'm going to slip him back, get the rods out, have me crack another one. Heading into the evening now, so had a couple of bites this afternoon. It has been hard, so after a little bit of low in action after lunch, we thought we was going to go into a bit of a bite frenzy. It normally happens here, but it just didn't happen. So a little change, we switched over to the yellow pop-ups. Seemed to have done the trick. We had a couple of bites, but we've hit that low again, so not really sure what to do. We've added a bit more bait. We're all ready on the spot for some more bites for the evening. Any more updates, we'll keep you posted. Well, nothing really happened overnight. Session's drawing to a close, just about to pack up now. Not much happened at all. I had a few liners in the early hours this morning. Thought it might happen, but it's just the way fishing is. Due to the other lake shutting because of spawning, a lot of anglers moved onto this lake, so it's probably the most anglers I've ever seen on this lake actually. Nearly every swim's full, so maybe the angling pressure didn't help. We managed 4 bites, 4 fish landed, nothing massive, but the little scaly was probably the one to take away from this session. Not much else we can do. hopefully next time we'll get on to snipe, we'll chase some of the big girls that we want to chase. We'll move on to a different venue, try something different, something new. So yeah, as for now, we'll leave it there, and thanks for watching and see you next time.